You could say I've been gifted one of these. What's one of these? It's a TV. I paid £5 for it, which includes a remote control. The back camera is only picking it up at the moment, but if I just zoom over to the image that's on the PC, that'll give you kind of a better look at what it's supposed to look like. Now, normally when it comes to this sort of thing, I zoom in with a mobile cam, but the mobile cam has got a flat battery, so I'm just using Google Images at the moment. That's the one that we have, that's the one that we're looking at. So you can see the front image of it currently. I've got so many lights on in here, do bear with me while I switch off. So what's the story with this? This is probably going to be a smash screen, and I'm half expecting it to be a smash screen. The reason why I'm half expecting it to be a smash screen is that it was advertised as spares or repairs, faulty, was working one day, then my baby knocked it over. So you're beginning to think like me already, aren't you? But she said it worked after the baby knocked it over for a day, then the screen went blank. So I've got a funny feeling, even though she thinks the baby knocking it over has caused it to go faulty, there is a slight chance for me £5, and do bear in mind I did get a remote control with it as well, which is there. So I'm happy to pay £5 for the remote control, because they do come in handy. And spares for this particular TV also do come in handy. So there's a chance that the baby did knock the TV over. This is where I'm kind of thinking now, that the baby did knock the TV over. I'll swap the camera angles around. And the TV carried on working for a day or two, and then the backlights failed. And she thought, oh no, that's obviously as a result of the baby knocking the TV over. I'll get rid of it. I mean, if this TV works and I put a brand new set of backlights in, I can still command, £100 for this. Probably a bit more with a year's warranty. But there's every chance that I'm going to plug this in and we're going to see a smash screen. Because as the great Dr. House always says, everybody lies. Or in this case, somebody gets confused. So, and the screen does look. But you can't tell. I can't tell by looking at this screen, and you can't tell by looking at this screen if there's going to be an issue with it. So what I'm going to do, I shall get rid of that center camera, and we'll have a look, and we'll see. I shall give you full technical colour view of it trying to come on, which means I'll switch some lights off. Place your bets now. It's on standby, as you can probably see. So did they even get batteries with the remote? No batteries with the remote. No batteries with the remote. Come on. Mind you, I'm surprised I got a remote. Here we go. Use the toggle switch. There's no backlights. There is no backlights. There is a chance that the TV falling over, I didn't find out if it fell on its front or it fell on its back, has just made the connection come loose. But anyway, I just thought for a bit of fun, we'd have a play and see. So, let's unplug and take a few things off and unscrew. And play, like we always do. This is quite a later TV, because it's got built-in satellite. It's from 2019, which does sound quite old now. December 2019, so 2.5 years old technically, depending on, of course, when you're watching this. because I was going to explain, wouldn't this be nice if it was just down to a faulty backlight? I still haven't got any backlights here, and I'm definitely not going up to the unit to get some, but if it's just one faulty backlight, we can short it out and solder it out like we used to do in the old-fashioned days, just to see if that brings the backlights on. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Let's have a look. No. So I suppose the next best thing to do is to plug in the backlight tester, which will give us some of the backlights. Now, dim the lights, switch on the LED tester. The LED tester is on, but it's not happy. Okay, so I'm going to have to do this manually. Maybe red goes to red on these. Maybe they've changed the wiring on some of the later ones. Vestel wouldn't do that, would they? Wouldn't suddenly change something? No. It really is worth asking the question, and I'll just get rid of that camera again, but the things that TV manufacturers do that irritate engineers and anyone that has to go in and play around with these things is tape. Now, sometimes bits of tape are obvious. That's quite obvious. It's just to help support the screen. Does it really do much? No, but you know, I can understand why that is there. But why is this piece of tape here? Why? On the corner. And on this corner here, there's the same bit of black tape just doing nothing. A lot of people would say something like, "Oh, there's probably a hole under the tape, and it's to stop bugs getting in." Oh, there's holes there. So that's not the thinking. Just a strange bit of tape. How weird. Some people will know the answer to that. Still looking at this angle, and I can't see a broken screen, but I will, if it does have a broken screen, I will know in just over a minute. Put the probes just there and see if it lights up. You know, there's voltage getting to the probes. No. Okay, shall we? I'll just swap the lighting around. Let's find if we have any power on the bottom set of lights. And we do. In fact, it's much better now if I bring in the other camera. So that's my bottom strip. The camera's upside down, don't forget. So they're all working. What about this one? Absolutely nothing. Is there a chance that when they did knock the TV over, that it caused a short somewhere? Okay, well, we're going to have to take this out. But it really is looking like at the moment it just needs, well, it may need a whole new strip on top. And if that's the case, I can't fix this today because I haven't got a whole strip. That one works. So can you see now, we're going up one by one. 2, 3, 4. Move that camera, Al. Move that camera. 5, 6. Go on. Which number is it going to be? I've got them all going so far. Oh, it's there. It's that one. I'll just test these. Just test the final 3. And the final 3 are fine. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is not how we do a proper repair. You know anyway, if you've been watching my videos, you know sometimes I love to do a non-proper repair because it's a bit of fun. And we found the faulty one, and just because it's one or two would be absolutely fine. And I'm just going to snip this off and short it out. Or shall I solder one in? Decisions. If I'm bending over, I'm just thinking about my back. Okay, I might even solder one in. Let's see. Well, let's see how it comes out first. No, it still shorts it out. I think I was right in thinking the polarity is reversed. On the newer ones, and it is. There we go, all in. Just got to glue this back on. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm going to let the glue settle for a moment. Glue would have settled a little bit. It'll give me a chance to adjust the lens if I have to, because you have to be pretty precise with these lenses, you know. And I would say that that is I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it, to be honest with you. But it's working. We have backlights again. So the poor thing must have thought the baby had knocked the TV over and... Okay, well, I'm going to give them a chance, because all I've done is stick a LED in, and if I did put a brand new set of backlights in here, it would, of course, bring it back to life, but it make it good as new, and I could make some pennies on it. But it, yeah, I've got to be honest, I feel a little bit bad, because if they're a young family with a baby, you know, this could have been the bedroom TV, or I've got things the wrong way round, boy. You got things the wrong way round. Okay, I will, will you? Yes, I will. I'll put it back together and we'll test it in a second. I may even try and find the satellite feed and plug it into the satellite. Because I've never seen, have I ever seen a Vestel with a satellite feed? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. Anyway, bear with. Now, of course, there may be some people ahead of me thinking that, well, okay, you fixed the backlight, but if the TV did get knocked over, the screen may be scratched and smashed, and not in a good way. You're absolutely right. So I haven't plugged the screen in yet. I've just literally put the screen on. So I'm going to put the TV back to its complete original state, screw everything back in, and then we'll plug it in and we'll see together. Because if the screen is smashed, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So let me get everything in first, put it back to normal, put it back together, because I don't want screws and parts laying around in this workshop for weeks if I'm not coming back in for some time. Right, just going to swap those camera angles around so we can zoom in on the TV. Dim some lights, switch it on. Have we still got a cracked screen? It didn't look cracked. You can never be 100% on these things. Ha-ha! We did it. We fixed it. Right, I'm going to find my spare feed of things being satellite feeds, and I want to test the satellite out on this. I am going to try and tune this into the satellite feed, which I have now switched. I've plugged it into one of the 4 satellite dishes we have here, so hopefully it'll be picking something up, and I gather it's going to be in the settings somewhere. So settings, installation, right, installation, satellite settings. Satellite list. It's Astra 2, isn't it? I don't know what you can see, but it's telling me that everything is encrypted. Well, it's finding some things. I'll just get rid of that camera because it may be in your way. So far it's found 41 TV channels, a few more now. Well, I've gone through and tested a few things and it all seems fine, so I'm going to get in contact with the people that sold me this TV for a £5, and for a £5 they can have it back working. I mean, I'm not going to put a new set of backlights in, but if it's just a kid's bedroom TV, and saying that, it's got all the smart features and it's got built-in Alexa. It may have been their main TV, I don't know, but if they keep the backlights low, let's just have a look at what backlight settings we're on here. In settings and picture should be. I would go to, got to do that again, have I? Great. We're on natural. Oh, and energy saving is maximum, but if we go to auto, no, if we go to, don't go to screen off, you idiot. So is that all I'm getting? Media off, and then I should get the advanced settings, but I should also get the backlight, be able to, at the moment it's custom, thank you. Now it'll go down to backlight, and I will turn the backlights down considerably, but still bright enough, and I would keep it going for a lot longer. It's you know, for a Vestel TV, it's a nice TV. So I'll give them the chance to have it back. Maybe they don't want it back. If not, I will find a use for it here. If it's got Alexa TV in it, I may do. But things being the way they are at the moment, this is too, you know, £5 is too cheap for this TV, and it's not fair. So I'll give them a chance to have it back. Anyway, it was nice to play with it, and I hope you agreed. And I'll see you as soon as I'm out of my proper sick bed, because my back is really aching now.